TYE4. I'm wearing the TYE4X, and we're going to do lower body stretches. I have the hands in a rather unorthodox method, but I want to really focus on using the whole TYE4, but mostly the leg bungees. So let's start first with a little warm-up. I'm just going to jog in place. In order to stretch, you have to be warm. Whatever it is your favorite warm-up is, go ahead and do it at least 5 minutes before you do any stretching. And because we're working on the lower body, I'm going to start with the toes. And all you're going to do is just a little prance with that leg bungees out to the side. And with the leg bungees out to the side, you pull on the strap, the foot strap. And as I'm pulling on the foot strap, I am keeping my ankle square over my big toe. Changing it up just a little bit. You're going to pull the bungee up and push the bungee out with the other foot, with the other hand. Pull and push the feet. The strap helping you come up. Lots of deep breaths when you're breathing, checking out whole body. As you know, there is no single exercise. It's a total body exercise, total body effort. So I'm balancing, maybe that way. Working through the whole of the foot, using the strap under my foot to help. Without the bungee cords, it might be a little harder to balance. The other is releve. It's just up onto your big toes, up onto your middle foot, and down. Middle foot being pulled up by the strap. Forcing the arch over the middle toe. Even though you have all this balance, you use the balance of your foot as well. Big toe, baby toe, where you tie your shoelace, that arch pushes up, way up over. And with this bungee cord, you can feel that. Arch pushes way up over the big toe. And out to the side, same thing, just releve. Working some strength into our stretch. And to stretch the calves, step back, sit back on that back leg, and then straighten the back leg. And as I'm pulling on the bungee cord, I'm actually going to shift it so I've got more to play with. Have it very symmetrical. Shift it so I've got more to play with. And push the heel down as much as you can as you're trying to pull in resistance, you're pushing the heel down. Nice stretch. Same thing again. Even. And sit back for balance. Bring the arm side or front. And a full calf stretch. Feeling the strap under your foot help you remember to push your heel down. Do that much on the other side. Even, Steven. Sit back. Either out to the side for balance, forward for balance, sitting on that back leg. Stretch it back. Give yourself some room with the bungee cord and push the heel just in front of the strap, well down. You're pulling up the arch, pushing the heel down. Even out the bungee cord. And again, just sit back on that back leg. See how deep you can get the second time around, third time around. Deeper breathing fully. And switch it up. Push that heel well down into the ground as you're pulling your arch up. Let's check the rest of your body. Foot that's on the ground here. Big toe, baby toe from that arch. Good. And just a little stretch through the calves. Stretch through the feet. Good, side stretch. Side hip. Still lower leg. Stretching across the hip. Just fun. Pull down to the bungee cord a little bit through the back and push the hip into the other leg bungee. Push the hip into the side bungee. push the hip, side. Let's try crossing the front leg over, bending the front leg, a little bit more of that IT band stretch. Cross the front leg over into that IT band stretch. And again, with this unconventional way that I've got the hands, the entire body becomes part of the move. It's not just the hip, it's the whole body because I have the bungee cord on, the TYE4 on. We're going to assist with the bungee. And the typical roll down isn't so typical anymore. It's just the upper body, which you'll feel the chin coming into your chest, the forehead coming into your belly, the shoulders rounding into your hips. It's at this point your back is released, head is hanging, and the hands take over. The back, some of you can't stretch this much, and so you'll be here, but having the hands in the arm bungees on, the whole TYE4 on, you're getting your back to push down through the hamstring stretch. To come up, take a hold of the leg bungees and push back so that you can get the hips underneath you, drop the bungee cords, and then lift the rest of the torso up. And here's your full stretch. And your roll down. I'll do it here side. Grab a hold of the bungee cords of the leg, right? Tuck the chin into your chest, easy neck and shoulders, and round just the upper body. Pelvis is not going anywhere. Release the bungee. That reminds you to release the hips. You can do this with your hands on the floor if your knees are bent too. The pelvis stays wide across, so there's much less strain in your lower back. But my back is getting, you're sensing your back because it's pushed toward your thighs. Straightening the legs, let's do this just a little bit differently. We're going to stretch the hands out onto a block, out onto in front of you. You can do it on the floor. You can do it onto a block. And strengthening the hamstrings, lift up. And stretch through the torso in the front. Reach right, reach left. And one more time. Use the bungee cords to help just the upper body get you rounded. Release, use the upper body bungee cord to feel the stretch in the hip. Continue to stretch through the TYE4 back, through the fingers to strengthen the hamstrings and relax. So for the quads, I'm going to bring this in the center again, and we're going to do the inside thigh. Even bungee cords, sitting on the edge of the seat. Take your bungee cords inside your legs and open. And what I do is I just sort of push my legs apart, feel the inside thigh stretch there, relax the neck and the chest and shoulders. Good, and then you can stretch one leg straight, pull it up. Stretch the other one straight, inside thigh stretch, and pull it up. Straight on, I push the cords away, try not to lose my seat, and come on up. Single leg, whole foot stays flat on the floor so I know I'm getting my inside thigh stretch, and lean over. Whole foot stays flat on the floor, inside thigh stretch. Bungee cords just helping me feel to keep the knee lifted, the whole foot flat on the floor. And once again, without, just bring the knees up into your chest. Just going back to the feet for a second, just rolling through the feet. Good. For the hamstrings, we're going to take a little strengthening exercise, which everyone knows is the lunge. Out to the side, front or side with the other, then straighten the back leg. Lunge down again, and straighten. Lunge, just a nice groin stretch, hip flexor, psoas a little bit. Let's do that on the other side. Foot flat on a raised, so you can see what I'm doing really is why I have this raised box. And support yourself. I've got the right bungee out to the side, the left is pushing in front. Good. There you stay low and you straighten the back leg. Still pulling on that strap under the foot so I know where the foot is. I've broken this up into two. That's it. The next is a lift. I'm going to use the bungee cord to lift my foot right up. Up. Fall. Up. Fall. Up. Fall. Up. Fall. Pick it up. Lower. Pick it up. Balance. Pick it up. Balance. Pick it up. Balance. Good. Then we have quad stretch. After I catch my breath, just a little padding under that nice knee. Sitting on the edge of the step, sitting on the edge of your reformer, right angle, foot flat in front. I'm going to move the bungee cord all the way over. It's getting tangled here. That's it. Fully stretch. Going to use all of it to pick up that back leg and stretch my quad after all those squats. And stretch it, play with it. Stretch it, play with it. 3, good. 4, just bringing it up as high as you can. And just playing with it. Arm goes ceiling, foot goes down. Ribs are in. Ceiling, good. And now forward. Don't move the arm, just move the leg. Foot back, foot forward. I'm holding onto the seat, but you can also take the other bungee and the leg bungee out to the side for some balance. A little lower each time, a little more stretch through that quad. And the thing is that I'm not effortfully putting myself in these positions. I'm using the cord. I'm using the strap around the foot. I'm going to take the whole bungee cord around to the side. Now I'm on my left side. Breathe, pick it up. Just a little bit at first, right? And then a little bit more. Right hand is pushing out for the balance. Bring that foot in a little bit so it's a right angle at the knee. And have some fun. Stay there and reach. So the psoas and the hamstring, getting a big stretch here. And the closer I get my foot, if you're careful, you can get closer to your bum, you can get a little bit more just of the hamstring. Let's do that one more time, just to get you to see the difference, having done it a second time. Foot right, stretch the bungee all the way to the side, and draw it up. Feels better already. A little bit of a bend, a little bit of fun. Bend and stretch. How does it feel? I'm extremely flexible, but not so much of late, and I feel this right away. Relax the ribs. We've got our balance on the other side. Just perched on this one butt. And forward. A little more fun. Pull. Forward. Resist. Right. Forward gets a little bit more stretch. Resist. Forward. And other side. Assistance. Assistance. All the way over. And pull it up, slowly, gently. Good, ceiling with the hand, wall with the other. And back and forth. So much easier second time around. Keep pulling up through the belly button. Relax the back of the neck. And each time you go forward with your hand, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Here we stay with the arm at shoulder height, shoulder level, and just fall forward. Good, and the leg come up anymore. Right, there goes my cramp. Good. Right. Shake, shake, shake. Loosen up. Relax the neck and shoulders. And stretch. We're going to take the, you're actually going to pull the leg up with the bungee cord. pull it up, and rest it on the thigh. Once again, you take all of your cord out to the side. Good, and bring it under. Bring it under. So here we get to use the upper bungee again, upper body. Let's take this. Over to the side. So you're bringing your sternum over to the thigh. Let's flex the foot, protect the knee. 2, shoulders down, breathe, reach, square up, forward, reach, reach, reach. I'm going to move my foot out just a little bit more to get a little bit further with my rib cage, and pulling down with the knee to get the hip, so the piriformis. Good, and pick it up. Put it on the thigh. Play with it. Where does it need to be for your comfort? Got the full length of the bungee, down and under, and across the knee. Across the shin and the thigh. Bring the rib cage, breastbone towards it. I'm just kind of holding on to the hardware of the upper body just to get a little bit more. I don't want to make it too tight. And stretch through the ceiling. I'm going to give myself a little more room, pushing down through the outside leg and over with the breastbone. Good, let's do that one again. Everybody's really tight in the hips, so I've got the full extension. Just gonna pick up the foot. Pick it up and rest it on my leg. You're stretching the top, so you go under the leg with the bungee cord and across. Flexed foot here, straight foot here, and over you go. Don't really need to hold on to the hardware. Getting plenty of stretch through that hip. Shoulders relaxed down, easy neck and chest. As I say, we're just concentrating on the lower body. All the way over, pick it up, put it down, under it, over it goes to come under. That's it. Down with the left. Good, and over with the right. Play with the foot. You get over your chest more, your chest over more. Lift up through the ceiling. Good. Inside thigh, psoas, a little bit of everything. Again, lying on a taller seat so you can see better. I'm just gonna roll down and fully stretch everything using the TYE4. That's it. Full stretch here. I got flexed feet, flexed fingers, and extend to the right and extend to the left. Just draw the right knee up into the chest. You're gonna pull it up. Doesn't matter how long the bungee is right now, and just fold the knee in there. And go ahead with the other. Just draw the knee up into your chest, pull it towards you. I'm going to draw both knees up into the chest, abdomen in, flex feet, and reach to the ceiling. Pure hamstring. One easy breath. Tailbone moving toward the wall. You're not lifting your pelvis up, you're pushing your tailbone through to the wall. You're creating a tail. Creating a tail down toward the floor and drawing the knees towards you, drawing the feet towards you. And point and flex, pull them towards you a little bit more. You can grab hold of the straps and point and flex. Always okay to bend the knees and do this. Point and flex. I'm going to take the full length of the bungee cord out to the side and around the inside thigh again as I leave the leg out to the side. And leg circles with the other. Pulling on it, pushing it through, pulling it up, pushing it through. It's just reverse again, picking it up, letting it fly. Opposite leg drop toward the side. You can do this on the floor, obviously. Good. Roll the bungee all the way across the other side. We're doing the inside thigh again, so it goes on the outside to the inside, and down. I'm just holding it in frog. Left leg is in frog, right is pulled up, round and down. And around the other way. Good, and both up. Even Steven. I always lie on something soft because I can pull the bungee cords through, it doesn't get stuck. And two, it helps soften the feel of the bungee zone. You need to always have a soft mat underneath you when you're flexing, when you're lying on the floor. And once again, both legs go not too far or fall off. That's it. One at a time is all I can do. I'll fall right off. Good. Bend the knees in. Nice hug.